How do you explain the turnaround in the second half?
I think just the mentality in the second half, it was really great. It was in the locker room. We knew what we needed to do. Just come off the ball in the second half as offense, and it's a team thing. We rely on our defense, which they did the job. They got an interception, and as offense, we fed off that momentum.
How would you describe Coach Cutter as a play caller?
I would say that's we're still figuring out this offense, but he definitely did a great job adjusting in the second half, especially with our zone reads with Taylor and utilizing his speed on the edge.
So what was it like to see Taylor get on the edge and turn that speed on, and how'd that kind of open things up for you and Ashton?
It was really exciting to see him. It definitely puts the defense on their heels, and it gives us, me and Ashton, those lanes to run in. So it was exciting to see TG go, and we told TG, whatever happens, we got you. The whole team is behind you, and it was exciting to see him out there running.
What was different about him in the second half? It just seemed like he had more freedom to run the ball, more confidence maybe.
Oh yeah, that was the first time he actually pulled the ball, in the second half and actually ran it. So when he did that, it was really explosive. He did it. We ran the same play twice, and the defense didn't adjust. So he ended up in the end zone, and it was really exciting.
Were you guys running like somewhat of an RPO most of the night, and then it just took until the second half where Taylor was pulling it?
We're running more of like a read play.
Okay.
So it's like, we're reading that DN on the line of scrimmage. If he bites down on me, TG is going to pull it and run. If he stays there, TG is going to hand it off. And it was good seeing TG being able to, read that DN and make right plays.
Is that confidence, or just it takes sometimes a couple plays to be able to read the guy?
It's something we work on every day in practice with our meshes with RBs and QBs. So that's something we definitely prepare and practice for, and we'll continue to do.
Hey George, how much did your offensive line deserve tonight? And, the fourth quarter, I saw more smiles on those guys' face than instead of having last year and a half, probably.
The offense line, the tight ends, the receivers, everybody doing their job. Just buying in and being able to bring that mentality in the second half, be aggressive up front, wear those guys down, and that's something we definitely did in the second half.
George, their last touchdown was 30 yards. Can you just walk us through that feeling of like when you realized, oh, I'm about to score on those?
Oh yeah, it was the same play. We ran mid zone to the right. It was the same play we had earlier when we were backed up. It was the same exact mid zone play, and how the defense didn't really adjust to it. They left that backside open. So I pressed it, and I just got vertical, and I was like, all right, this is a gasher.
What's it like to start the first half goose egg? Like, how frustrating is that? And then conversely, how exciting and fun is it to see the offense kind of break open in the second half?
I think it was really exciting to start off the first half. We just have to figure out a rhythm. Like, all right, what we're gonna do? We're gonna run the ball. We're gonna pass the ball. Whatever works for us as an offense, we're gonna do that. And being able to adjust in the second half, like, all right, we're gonna run the ball, and it definitely worked.
What can you say about the defense? They, even as the offense wasn't moving the ball, they held them to 13 points. Going into the halftime 13-0, how much easier is that mentally than say 21-0 or 28-0?
I think it was important just to rely on our defense, because they definitely had our backs, and they held them to 6 points.
Yeah.
In the first half, but it was exciting, to feed off that energy of the defense. As offense, we're telling our defense, we got you guys, we're gonna pick it up, and we always have that mentality. We got to stay positive, because we don't have enough time to oh, this didn't work or that didn't work. So we just got to stay as a team and continue to run one play at a time. And that was really the thing. We each down, as an offense, we're running the ball, taking advantage of those plays. Every play we had, we took advantage of it.
George, how much of what you did on offense this week was new to you guys this week? And if it was a lot, how much of a commitment did that take from you guys?
It was definitely a lot of new plays signaled, and I was kind of frustrated, sometimes, because I'm like out there running the wrong routes, and that's not ideal that that guy like me is running routes. So just being able to lock in the playbook and get dialed in with the rest of the RBs and talk about our concepts or route concepts and getting out in protection is definitely important for us, for sure.
If you guys are able to put that into a 35-point second half and you're still kind of adjusting to it, what do you think that says going forward for the offense as you guys continue to learn this playbook?
I think it's scary, honestly. 35 unanswered points in the second half. As an offense, you know, that's really scary, especially just running the ball. You know, we really ran the ball. We're really aggressive in the run game. And that would definitely, you know, later on down the road, we're gonna get the receivers open. That's gonna be even scarier.
There seems to be a three-headed monster in some ways with you and Ashton and Talon. How good can you guys be, and you know, what's the difference in your skill set? Like, how tough is that for a defense to go against?
I mean, that's us. That's, you know, that's up to us, honestly, as an offense. Us three, how we come out every day in practice. You know, we got this win down. It's the next one. We play Fresno State. That's the next team on the map. So it's really how we come out to practice on Sunday or Monday, and we already know it's another, you know, Friday game. So it's gonna be exciting.
Was it play calling or energy or what that made your offensive line so effective tonight?
I mean, I would say both, you know. They knew we were running the ball. We knew we were running the ball. Everyone knew we were running the ball. So it's a mentality, you know, we're going to run the ball no matter what, and we got to get those explosive yards.
You have a reputation as a workhorse back, but when you have Ashton and Talon ripping off 15, 20-yard runs, how much easier does that make your job?
That's definitely, it takes a lot of stress off me, you know, just having that dependable depth. Having Ashton in there, you know, break loose, get a gain of 20 yards, and just being able to rotate like that, you know, having fresh legs, I think is important for RBs, and just continue to build that depth. You know, we're throwing more running backs, C. Crow, we're throwing, you know, got a lot of new running backs. So just being able to rely on each other will be great for the long run.
You guys have had a lot of games on the road to start the year. Having 2 games at home now next week at Fresno State, what does that do for your guys' mindset, recovery? How does that help?
I think it's going to be exciting just to be back on the blue. You know, the energy was there today with Bronco Nation. You know, they had, I don't know how many penalties they had over there, but Bronco Nation was definitely loud, and that's a lot of respect to them. And we appreciate the fans, we appreciate everyone. We're going to continue to build this thing up.
Thank you.